Oh, I thought it was Corona. It's just you guys. Just take it off. Welcome back to today's video, or welcome back to the channel, I should say, and welcome to whatever the hell I'm talking about. What I meant to say is welcome back to the vlog, and today we will continue to work on Le Great Dentist here. So I got a few things, as you guys saw in the last, you know what's funny? It's been a week from that day, and I'm wearing the same exact shirt. It's pretty funny. You can tell it's been a week because I got this little 5 o'clock shadow. Don't pay attention to that. Today I'm gonna pull out the Jeep, and what I'm going to do the steering wheel, because I got the steering wheel puller. Here, I'll show you guys. Alright, so I got this. Oh shit. I'm hoping it the other way. Alright, so I got this thing. If you guys saw in the last video, I have to put these in those 2 holes on the steering wheel. Put this one dead center, and if you twist it, it pulls it up. I'm going to figure this out and I'll show you guys how to do that. But first, I am going to pull the Jeep out just a little bit into the sun, so that way you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I also did some research on the steering wheel on certain things that should be there, and my dad broke a few things. So I just went ahead and got the connector. I don't want to say this is a hub, but it's an installation kit, and it should have everything in between that I would need. What it does come with, there is a spring dead center that will put that chrome center cap that we're putting on right there and make it like a spring, so you could tap it and push the horn and all that. We'll do it little by little, but first let's get the steering wheel off because it's not coming off by hand. So this tool should just make it pop off super easy. We'll do the installation kit from there. Steering wheel, new steering wheel should be on, and I think we are done with that. But let's get to it. Okay, so I pulled the Jeep out. Just want to show you guys real quick before I just start doing it and not film it. The steering wheel puller has to go in these 2 holes, and there's a bolt pattern for center, and it pulls it out. Something similar to what you do with your rotors. If you have to get your rotor from being stuck, you put a drill. You put the screw through the hole and just pulls it out. Should be really easy. After that, I can see all the connections, and then I'll see how to do the new installation kit for the new steering wheel. Alright, so before again, this is for the new steering wheel right there. These are all the original connections that were on here, but if this touches, the horn goes, see? So I gotta fix that. I didn't realize my dad did not have a spring here. I didn't know. And I also didn't know that it broke. Don't lose this stuff. He broke a clip in here, and that's why it doesn't stick on like how it should. Because it's supposed to be the spring, and I remember it bouncing back. With the new installation kit right here, it does have a spring inside. So yeah, I'm not gonna explain anymore. Let's just do this.
Hola!
Oh God, it's my sister. And time lapse. All right. So this is what I did. See it? Pretty easy. So once you take, oh come on, focus for your boy. So once you take off the original bolt that holds it in place, what you're gonna do is find 2 screws that fit inside the hole inside the steering wheel, and then once you do, you're gonna put a washer on that end and put it straight through this loop, put the other one straight through this loop, and then you're gonna have to adjust this. This is just like it has a block off piece to push, and you're gonna screw it up. I don't know if you guys saw in the time lapse. And then now we gotta tighten it. Tighten this one, and it should just pull the steering wheel off. So let's try that right now. Just tighten this so it can be inside the steering wheel a lot better. There we go. It's getting better. Doesn't have to go down all the way, but it has to be at least enough to where the pressure, see look, Now it's on there. Cool. Okay. Now I'm just gonna tighten this. Pull the steering wheel off.
This is so interesting.
And there we go. It gotten really loose. See that? Now steering wheel comes right off. Easy. Don't. Alright, so this is what it looks like so far. So what I'm gonna do is read these instructions on here and see how everything should fit. What's dope is that it gives you a whole visual breakdown on how everything goes. So, like, I got all the pieces like right there. It's pretty easy. I just gotta look for this little ring because it doesn't have one. Ooh, okay, you guys, a lot I have found out because this is not a Civic, it's not an Integra, it's not a Prelude. What else did I take steering wheels off of? Nissan. This is completely different, but almost the same. It's weird. So I'm gonna show you guys something. Let's check this out. All right. This little tiny little cross the sidewalk button here is your horn. Anything touches that, the horn will go off, and I will demonstrate. I'm joking, but look. Why are you not doing it? See? So anything, if this connects to like here, the horn goes off. We already know that this will go on there. I'm gonna set that aside real quick. All they're giving us is this wire. There's a little speaker wire at the end. This connects into here, but this goes more on the front part of the steering wheel after we have everything on the car. So this is probably like the last step, okay? And I kind of like stretched out this spring here, right? Because it says to put it onto this until it hits the copper piece, but I was thinking it goes this way. The camera died, and then now the memory card was full, so I just went to empty out the memory card. I taught my little sister how to rollerblade, and what is she doing? Look at this girl here. Yeah, that's my sister.
Hello.
Ugly. I figured out something and I put it back together just so I could show you guys real quick, okay? So as I just showed, that whatever touches this, because this has to touch a little copper piece down here and it makes the horn go off. But when this, whatever's connected to this and it touches this, it makes the horn go off as well. So I got that wire, this spring, right, correct? This wire connects to this part of the steering wheel, but that goes on like one of the later pieces, so I'll set that aside. Let me just put that aside. So when it's on there, you put it through the hole or whatever right here, and then you see how it perfectly like pinches in between, because this is meant to hold this wire in place. All right, so now, like I said, when I was connecting this, the horn kept, anytime this touched this piece, or let me back that up, anytime this touched this piece, the horn kept going off. But then I didn't understand how this spring and this piece are supposed to go on and connect, because it's kind of weird, and if I put the spring here, it doesn't fit, whatever. So I used my brain. I pulled off this part right here, and I was able to weave the spring through till it hits this base, just like it says in the instruction. So it hits that base, the spring hits that base. I didn't lose it, it's right here. So it hits that base, and then you're supposed to put a little black piece. So this little black piece is supposed to go behind the spring, and that copper piece down there is supposed to go all the way inside here. And I thought it had to go on here because it just looked kind of weird, nothing fit, whatever. So now I got smart. I'm a genius. And you see, I noticed that it had the same black piece inside this like cylinder piece right there. So what I did was pinch this. Okay, and as you can see, it has a spring inside there, and this piece right here is what touches that. If you can look deep inside there, there's a little copper piece down there. If this piece touches, the horn goes off. I'm gonna set that here, and I'm gonna save this piece because this black piece, it is nice, but this one snugs itself in this column right here, so I'm gonna use that. So what I did was set that aside. Okay, take this spring out, put this spring over this wire, and as you can see, it goes on there perfectly. Boom, right? Till it hits that base. Ka-cha. Then I grab that piece we just pulled off, and it should go through. It's not easy with one hand, you guys. Boom, bam. Alright, so now all this makes sense. So if it springs down, this piece right here will touch that same similar copper piece down there, and what we will do is snug it in just to that rim. See that rim on the piece? Snug it in right there. Oh yeah, don't push it in all the way, and it's in. So now when I connect every little piece through here, this wire will go through all of that, and as you can see, I'm touching this part, the horn's not going off, so it's already set up and ready for when we attach the actual horn back onto the car, which is dope because it's dope. Alright, so let me get back to work and get this steering wheel on because it is super hot out here, right? It's hot, right?
Yes, I was melting and like, oh my gosh, my hands!
Ugly. Damn it. Hold this screw. Don't let it fall. And come. Sorry, people. I'm gonna use this paper because it was shocking me. Every time the horn went off, I can feel it shocking my fingers. And I'm gonna put this in between until I get each one of these screws in, because that screw fell. Touch the contact point. Yes. Okay. Just so you guys can understand what I just did here, I took one of these glove thingies and I shoved it behind this piece, right? This black piece has a metal piece under it, and if it touches the steering wheel, it goes off when this is connected. So if I connect it right now, the horn doesn't go off. So I can connect this, put the spring right here, and this has little bites or little, I don't know, little grooves right here. Has 3 points. Right here on the wheel, it has 3 points. Okay, you guys can you guys see that? There's one here, one there. So each one of these little nubs go on there, and once I do, it'll lock and pull this black piece up. Right now I have it hovering up because if it touches and this is connected, I kid you not, the horn is going haywire. So like, I'm really glad that it's not going off when I touch this. So I'm gonna reconnect this, put the spring in between, right there on the centerpiece, press down on this, and then when it pulls up, I will rip off this plastic piece, and hopefully the horn will not go off, because if it does, I will piss off all of these neighbors, and I don't want to do that because one of the neighbors' window is right here. So it's already been going off for like 10 minutes. I really want to get this done. This is not easy at all. How am I supposed to get this to sit here? Oh god, this is like hella mission impossible. Spring into place like that. Hopefully this works. I'm doing surgery here. I'm actually gonna put it on the last spring, so that way it gives me more room. Like that. On the last spring. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, that worked. Now I just need to get it to lock in. I think that was it, you guys. Okay. Oh god, this is scary. It's like like if I have a bomb and I'm defusing it. That's what I feel like right now. My armpits are sweaty. Oh, that is on there, my dude. 3, 2, 1. That's right, I did that right there. Look at that setup, bro. That setup is dope, and the horn works. So you guys see me did a little car surgery here, bringing the Jeep back. And what makes a car have you feel like you're in full control and something you can enjoy is like, look at this, bro. Like, my dad got some new pedals. Oh man, I gotta clean this up because it has my fingerprints all over it. These 3 things right here is what makes a cockpit of your vehicle the shit. You know what I'm saying? As long as it makes you feel good. My dad's really happy about those 2, so I want to see what he says about this steering wheel. Man, I can't believe I pulled that off. And you guys, you know what? That was my first time doing what you guys saw me do. Usually in the Civic or the Integra, Corolla, any of those other cars, it was just really easy. Connect the wire to the NRG hub, quick release. This is not even a quick release, this is like a bolt-on, but you see what I had to do to make the horn work because it's a completely different style vehicle, you know what I mean? But that horn system, I can't believe I did that. I'm actually really proud. It was fun. Man, that's crazy. So we out with the old and with that new. Oh my damn, that looks good. It makes me want to put this in my car. Nah, that looks good in this car. I better be my dad's favorite son after this because I'm out here sweating like pigs, man. It's crazy. Alright you guys, everything's all set up, so let's go get my dad, stop him from playing Call of Duty, and see what he thinks about the new wheel. Okay, he's on his way. So here's that last little mod that I got for him. See if he likes this. Oh damn, I'm balling now. Oh, there he is. Alright.
Oh yeah, that's it right there.
Try the horn.
Yeah. How'd you get this to stick on?
Yeah, I'll show you in the video. I had to do surgery to get that spring in there. It was crazy. So the steering wheel should be straight, everything should be in there, and then you already know how that works. There you go. A few things that need to be fixed, like what you guys hear is the pulley squeaking. Playing with the horn. I went to go show my mom, but at the same time, it was really good to see this car running the way how it is, because it's the car where I first learned how to drive. Kind of taught me everything before I got my first car. So when I was about 15 years old is when I learned how to drive. By 16 I was driving for my dad, and I already had my permit, and I think I got my, right before my 17th birthday, I already had my license. So the Jeep's been in the family for years, and I'm just really excited that my dad wants to work on this project and restore it and make it new. We got so much more, but I'm going to call it for working on the Jeep because I have other stuff I have to do today. I still got to edit more videos. Let's see what my dad says about it. You like the steering wheel?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so my dad doesn't want to keep this. You guys already know where to go. Yeet.